that?
Oh, what?
Got timeouts.
Literally.
I'm the greatest on this. I don't give a what build I'm on. I'm the nicest at this.
A combo! A combo! The rim!
It ain't nothing.
Young said like thank you for.
Damn.
Got the big mango turkey.
Damn.
No!
Mustard sheet.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy DonnyB, and we back with another video, guys. Okay, let's get straight into it. You guys see that intro? You see how crazy this build is. You guys know this Giannis build is outrageous, and today I'm going to show you guys how crazy this build is in the rec. I've only been playing on this build as far as early access is concerned, and I have Legend Posterizer, Legend Strong Handle, and Legend Physical Finisher. Whether we're grabbing the rebound and taking it on transition, we're finishing. If we want to dunk on people in transition, we can. We can finish over the top of the rim. We can finish over the top of everybody. And it's not really much anybody can do to stop this build. Just like Giannis in real life, if you put a big on him, they're too slow to guard him. If you put a smaller person on him, then they're too small to guard him when he's going to the rim. He's an absolute mismatch nightmare. And I've been running him a little bit at the 1 with some of my friends, and I've also been running him a little bit with the 5. And I've had different stat lines of like 27, 13 and 5, 30, 17 and 6. That's enough talking though. I got some crazy gameplay for you guys, so let's get into it. But before we do, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We're in that grind of 10,000 subs. Now let's get into this gameplay. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my first rec game online, and I just want to show you guys how, if you play just within the flow of the game on this build, you can easily get a stat line of like 20 plus, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, that Giannis stat line. And that's just playing within the flow of the game. You don't have to force anything. Like you see, I get a quick ISO there. I'm able to dunk the ball. If we're in transition, this build thrives in transition. You guys know Giannis thrives in transition. We have a 73 ball. We have a 73 ball, so you can hit open. And like I said in the last video, I can hit with a 73 ball on this game. This is not me telling you that you can hit with a 73 ball. If you know yourself, do not try to make this build with the 73 ball. And I'm gonna tell you guys now, transition and rebounds, slashing and cutting is where you're gonna get a majority of your points from. And that's just depending on your team dynamic. But I got some other gameplay that I'm gonna show you guys where if you're the lead ball handler, how you can really get to it and get active on this build. But you see a quick pick and roll, like that's easy. Easy dunk off the pick and roll. We already up to 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. That's probably what my favorite thing about this build is even if I'm not like really on it, trying to be, you know, that offensive guy and score a whole bunch of points and rebound and assist, I can just do the basic stuff and still end up with a crazy stat line. And I think that is a testament to how good Giannis is, because it's the same thing in real life. You guys see it's already halftime and we're down 28-33, but I have 13, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. I'm 6 for 7 from the field and 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. So I haven't even done anything crazy or really tried to score at all. And that's like the best part about this build. Now, if they come to me, you know, I can make the pass, obviously, because once you start attacking the rim a lot more, it opens up for everybody else on the court, which is why this next gameplay that I'm going to show you guys is me running the point and being that main facilitator for my team. And you can see how I get everybody else open just because of how much I live at the rim and that nobody can stop me from getting to the rim when I want. And I mean, ultimately, if all else fails, if you're not able to get any steals or get any blocks, the only thing that you can really do at that point is get on that rim. And as long as you're playing with guys who can shoot the ball, you will be up 20, 30 points really fast, because this build gets to the rim at will and you'll open everybody else up. If they can shoot, you'll find yourself up immediately. Between that and transition, it's so much easier to play on this build when you have people around you that can shoot and that can make plays for you also, whether that be off a pick and roll. They'll see you cutting like right here, see you cutting back door, see you slashing and everything like that. And then before you know it, you'll be up 20, 30 points and the game's over. For my first rec game, I'm not gonna lie, this game is really fun and I had a lot of fun with my first rec game. So being able to grab that 27, I think I scored my 27 point right here, coming straight down the lane, using the stick dunk. 27, 10, and 5. I think that's a good day's work, especially for your first game on the rec online. This next game, I'm being guarded by a 6'10 small forward. I haven't really noticed that anybody has any crazy strength that's guarding me. For the most part, it's around the same. But my very first possession, we're gonna run a pick and roll. And if they're gonna trap me up the pick and roll like that, that's an easy pass. That's just opening it up for myself later on. We're gonna start off passing. We're not even starting off on the offensive end trying to score. So once we start off passing, then they are a lot more hesitant to help, and we can get ourselves open toward the basket a lot more. And you'll see a little bit later in these clips that I'm gonna show you guys. Like I said, this build is a demon in transition. So if we run in transition, we're finishing every layup, doesn't matter who's back. You see, I greened a 21% contested, and that I do that on a regular. Like, that's not heavily contested for me. Timing is everything on this game when it comes to your layups and your dunks. If you are really good at timing, you will be able to make any kind of contested layup regardless of the percentage if you have a decent lay. That is the one thing that I tried to emphasize in 2K25, and I think that they took it to an even bigger level in 2K26 because we have a pure green window. If you miss a shot, we are off to the races, and when I'm off to the races, it's either going to be a layup or a dunk. If you're not going to stop the ball easily, I love my ball handle on this build because then we can get on that rim. The ball handle, only a 78 ball handle with a 68 speed with ball, but I do have silver lightning launch on this build and I almost got it to 99. When I get it to 99 fully, I'm gonna show you guys how crazy this build is really gonna go when I can get, you know, gold lightning launch. You also have to get creative with your finishes. You can't just run in there and mash square or the stick up. You gotta use your hop steps, you gotta use your Euro steps, you gotta use all of that to get into the paint and then make a decision from there. A lot of times if they're smaller, you can just go up with square. Like right here, I use a hop step right there. But a lot of times if they're smaller, you can just go up with square, or you can use the dunk meter to dunk on them like I do right there. But any other time, you can't just go in there and mash square. You gotta get creative with how you wanna finish. Not because it's flashy, but because you're not gonna get the same looks at the rim every single time. And that's the biggest thing. And you see, like at halftime, I have 17 points, 7 assists, and I've only missed 3 or 4 shots. If you're impactful enough, you'll go up 20. Like you see, I'm up 20 going into the third quarter. You're up 20 fast. And if once you go up, then you can do whatever you want from right there. At that point in time, you can decide if you want to score or not. You can decide to keep passing, whatever the case is. But I like to have a little bit of fun. So of course, I'm gonna go get on that rim. I also really want to say that offense is a lot stronger than defense on this game. Like, there is some defense, but I'm not gonna lie, offense is way stronger. Between the fact that you can barely get bump steals, so when I go to drive, if anyone helps or anyone goes to pinch and close that gap, they're not getting those steals that they would probably get in the past 2Ks. And a lot of people have been complaining online about that. So between that and it's really hard to get contact with people on drives or at the rim. So whenever I go into my animation to dunk, it's nothing you can do to kind of block the dunk or at least get physical contact with me while I'm in the air and stop me from dunking the ball. Like, look, I'm dunking all over the top of them. Now, obviously I have a higher dunk, so that's possible, but I do really want to emphasize where defense is right now in the game. All right, guys, so this last game I'm being guarded by 6'9". You guys can see I'm shooting 51% from the three-point line. Mind you, this is 51% with a 70. At the time of this recording, I was shooting 51%. I'm currently shooting 55% with a 70. Once I hop on a build with 80 plus, I'm gonna be shooting 60, 65, 70%, just because it's that easy to shoot on this game, which is why I felt comfortable giving this build a 70. If you want, you could do the build specialization for shooting. It probably is going to take longer unless you play my career. Like, I don't plan on playing a whole lot of my career, so I didn't want to do the build specialization for shooting. But if you do, you can use those cap breakers to get this build set shot to Hall of Fame, I believe, and get the Deadeye to silver. My bad, excuse me while I get on that rim. I did choose the finishing build specialization because the max +1 and the max +2 for that specific category don't expire. The ones for the season reward, the max +1 and the max +2 that you get out of the season pass, those expire at the end of the season and you have to earn them back in the next season. If you get them in the build specialization, they never expire. So toward the end of the year, the entire year, I'll have Legend Physical Finisher and Legend Posterizer, and I'll never have to restart at the end of the season. You guys see early at halftime, we got 14 points and 5 assists, not even trying. All we're doing is attacking the basket and getting on that rim. That's nothing. We haven't even tried to really score. We're just dishing out a few passes, just making the simple plays. If we actually choose to try to score, then it's nothing they can do about it. Because they're all gonna help, and then they're gonna leave somebody open. Or, next time I get it, I'm just gonna ISO. If you're not gonna leave me, I'm gonna get on that rim. But yes, guys, this is a very fun build. I would highly recommend you make this build and go check out that build video that I dropped the first day of early access if you're looking for a slash and build or you're looking for a Giannis build, because you guys know the game comes out this Friday. The game officially drops this Friday for everybody who didn't get early access. So if you're still looking for a build by now, if you're looking for a Giannis build by now, I don't know where else you would be looking besides here. This build is insane, and I haven't even got it to 99 yet. Once I get it to 99, that video is going to be crazy. You see, we finished with 25, 10 assists. I wasn't even trying to rebound because I have my center. All right, guys, and that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. I hope you guys enjoyed the Giannis content because I got a lot more stuff coming up with this build. Once I get it to 99, I'm also going to be dropping my rebirth build and a lot of other builds, creative builds that I have already created and in the back of my mind. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We are on that grind to 10,000 subs, and I will see you guys next video.